Good morning, children. Today we shall learn about proportion. We already know what is ratio, and we have already discussed about ratio in a previous video. Let's consider the situation. Pankaj sells 2 kg of apples for rupees 60 and Suraj sells 4 kg of apples for rupees 120. Whose apples are more expensive? For finding whose apples are more expensive, we will find the ratio. Ratio of the weight of apples equals to 2 kg is to 4 kg equals to 1 is to 2. And ratio of their cost equals to rupees 60 is to rupees 120, which is equals to 6 is to 12 and which is equals to 1 is to 2. So the ratio of weight of apples equals to ratio of their cost. Since both the ratios are equal, therefore they are selling apples at the same rate. Vivek bought 10 pens for rupees 250 and Ravi bought 6 pens for rupees 150. Whose pens are costlier? Here also, since each buys different number of pens, it is not possible to decide by finding the difference of the cost. Let's find the ratios. Ratio of prices in the two cases are rupees 250 is to rupees 150, which is equals to 5 is to 3, because the simplest form of 250 is to 150 is equals to 5 is to 3. Ratio of the number of pens bought equals to 10 is to 6, which is also equals to 5 is to 3. Since the two ratios are equal, the pens bought by one of them are not costlier than the pens bought by the other. Rohit purchased 3 pencils for rupees 50 and Ankit purchased 10 pencils for rupees 50. Whose pencils are more expensive? So ratio of number of pencils purchased by Rohit to the number of pencils purchased by Ankit equals to 3 is to 10. Ratio of their cost equals to 15 is to 50, which is also equals to 3 is to 10. So both the ratios 3 is to 10 and 15 is to 50 are equal. Therefore, the pencils were purchased for the same price by both. Since both the ratios are equal, hence we say that they are in proportion. An equality of two ratios is called a proportion. Four numbers are said to be in proportion if the ratio of the first two is equal to the ratio of the last two. That is, A, B, C and D are in proportion if A is to B equals to C is to D. This is also expressed as under A is to B as C is to D. It is read as A is to B as C is to D or A to B as C to D. Four numbers are said to be in proportion if A is to B equals to C is to D, and we write A is to B as C is to D. If A is to B as C is to D, then A, B, C and D are known as first, second, third and fourth terms respectively. First and fourth terms of a proportion are called extreme terms or extremes, and the second and the third terms are called middle terms or means. In A is to B as C is to D, A and D are called extremes, while B and C are called means. A very useful relation between product of extremes equals to product of means. Means if A is to B as C is to D, we have A into D is equals to B into C. Means A by B and C by D, simply we will do cross multiplication A to D and C to B. Let's take some example. Determine if the following are in proportion. 4, 6, 8 and 12. So first we will find the product of extremes. Product of extremes equals to 4 into 12, which is equals to 48. And product of means equals to 6 into 8, which is also equals to 48. So product of extremes equals to product of means. So since the two products are equal, this shows that the given numbers are in proportion. Let's take another example. Two, 3, 4 and 5. So product of extremes is equals to 2 into 5, which is equals to 10. And product of means equals to 3 into 4, which is equals to 12. Since 10 is not equals to 12, so product of extremes is not equal to product of means. So therefore 2, 3, 4 and 5 are not in proportion. Next example. Are 30, 40, 45 and 60 in proportion? So 30 is to 40 equals to 3 is to 4. And 45 is to 60 is also equals to 3 is to 4. So the simplest form of both ratios are equals to 3 is to 4. So since 30 is to 40 is equals to 45 is to 60, therefore 30, 40, 45 and 60 are in proportion.